Hey, a pleasant good evening. We want to welcome everybody to the opener of Wildcat Baseball. Welcome everybody to today's opening ceremony and ribbon cutting event for our Wildcat Baseball field. Isn't it great looking? We're thrilled to have you join us for this special occasion, and a special thank you and warm welcome to our visiting team, the Brownsville Pace Vikings. We want to introduce the Brownsville Pace Viking lineup right now. If they'll take a stand, we have number 13, Isaac Solis. He is playing shortstop. Number 4, Frank Galavis. Looks like he's going to be out in left field tonight. Number 5, Oliver Olvera, playing in the 5th position, third base. Number 6, Marcos Saldivar, out at right field. Number 8, A.B. Gutierrez, playing second base. Number 15, Eduardo de la Garza, out at first base. Number 11, Juan Hernandez. He's going to be at the mound tonight for the Brownsville Vikings. Number 3, Nathan, I want to say Howard. Hoover, thank you. Nathan Hoover, out at center field. And number 7, Chris Abundis, playing left field. The rest of the lineup is number 9, Ryan Martinez, number 10, Sergio Torres, number 12, Santiago Villarreal, number 16, Thomas Arias, and number 17, Armando Hernandez. Welcome to Wildcat Field, Brownsville Pace Vikings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you and say please rise for the presentation of the colors. Coming in from the right side of the field, Commander, carrying the Texas flag, Commander Jaden Noriega. I'm sorry, carrying the American flag. Carrying the Texas flag, Cadet Simon Grimaldo. At rifles, Mark Hernandez and Matthew Hernandez. All right, and here's what you're here for. We're going to introduce the Wildcat team. Leading off tonight, batting first, out at left field, number 8, Tony Solis. Batting second, out at shortstop, number 1, Brian Perez. Batting third tonight, behind the catcher, or behind the catching, number 13, Andy Rodriguez. Hitting cleanup, and at the mound, number 2, Lalo Hernandez. Out at third base tonight, number 10, James Abrego. Batting sixth, at first base, number 11, Jaden Del Villar. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 19, Tyler Gonzalez. Batting eighth, at right field, number 5, Aiden Gonzalez. Batting ninth, out at center field, number 3, Margarito Mago Pompa. And the rest of the Wildcat team, number 15, Sebas Vargas. Number 12, Nate Balderas. Number 6, Alexis Uriano. Number 17, Marcos Garcia. Number 9, Alex Robles. Number 20, Adrian Guzman. Number 16, Jacob Ramirez. Number 4, Gabriel Palacios. And number 7, Marcelo Zavala. There's your team for 2025 season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we please invite you to stand for the playing of our national anthem. And tonight it's a special treat. Conjunto Salvaje member and Wildcat Baseball member Maximiliano Pedraza on the accordion with accompaniment. Here we go. Hey, thank you so much. And we want to thank our students and Conjunto Director Enrique Buenrostro, along with JROTC instructors Colonel Breathauer and Sergeant Guerrero, for always going above and beyond to support our amazing Wildcat campus. At this time, we want to introduce some very special guests that will be taking part in the event, and as always, we want to thank them for supporting our students and staff. So first of all, our esteemed school board president, President Isidoro Nieto. Vice President, Armando Cuellar Jr. Secretary, Dr. Jaime Rodriguez. And trustees, Eddie Serna, Jackie Sustaita, Marcos de los Santos, and Ben Castillo. And now we want to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Richard Rivera. His cabinet members, Deputy Superintendent Abel Aguilar, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary School Leadership and Instruction, Daniel Buttimer, Assistant Superintendent for Elementary School Leadership and Instruction, Beatriz Solano, Chief Financial Officer, David Robledo, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Janie Rodriguez, Human Resources Compensation Specialist, Pete Rojas, and Athletic Director, Freddie Rodriguez. And let's not forget, Americo Garza, Executive Director for Maintenance and Operations. And last but not least, a very special person and dear to all of us, the principal of Weslaco East High School, Dr. David Gamboa. He's accompanied with our athletic coordinator and head football coach, Mike Burgett. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention right to home base, where we're going to cut the ribbon and open up this season at this beautiful new facility. That's right, make sure everybody's in the photo. That is a great shot. Thank you to the baseball team, the cheerleaders, the starlets that are here tonight. Strong side. Wonderful. Hey, we have a special little treat for you guys. A few people want to try their hand at the mound. Dr. Richard Rivera, President Isidoro Nieto, and Dr. Gamboa are going to throw out the first pitches at our new facility. Let's cheer them on. Getting the ball over the plate is no easy thing. Oh, Mr. Nieto is eager. He's ready to toss that fastball. Looks like Dr. Gamboa has a curveball ready. And at the changeup, Dr. Rivera, here we go. Woohoo! Good one. Oh, very good. Make the catcher work for it. Oh, look at that. In the dirt. Oh, we're going to do it again? That was a warm-up. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Some speed on that one. Ooh, oh, here we go. And that's a blooper. Hey, listen, on behalf of our Wildcat baseball team, the coaching staff and administration, we present this first ball pitch, and we want to thank all of our district guests. They make all of this happen. So a big thank you to our WISD, Weslaco ISD School Board, and Dr. Richard Rivera for always supporting and all of our events, and for ensuring that Weslaco East students have the best facilities and all of the necessary tools to be successful in education, in academics, the arts, and athletics. So we are definitely second to none at WISD. Thank you for being here tonight, and as they say, let's play ball!
Mic check.
Hold on.
Test 1, 2. Are you the official? Like, if it's question. Test 1, 2. We don't have any. We don't have any umps yet. Well, good evening and welcome to Weslaco East High School as we break in the brand new field here at Weslaco East High School. Had a lot of festivities as the game, right before the game, and your Weslaco East Wildcats taking on the Brownsville Pace Vikings. The Vikings will bat in this order. Leading things off will be Isaac Solis. He is the leadoff batter, swing and a miss, strike one. Batting second is Frank Galavis. Batting third, Oliver Olvera. In the cleanup spot is Marcus Saldivar. Batting fifth, A.B. Gutierrez. Batting sixth, Eduardo de la Garza. Batting seventh, Juan Hernandez. Batting eighth, Nathan Hoover. And batting ninth, Chris Abundis. Pitch is low to even up the count at 2. Wildcats line up like this: in left, Tony Solis. In center, Margarito Pompa. In right field, that is in there for strike 3. So the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez, gets the first batter that he faces looking. One out here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up the left fielder, Frank Galavis. As we were mentioning, in right field is going to be Aiden Gonzalez. The third baseman for your Wildcats is James Abrigo. At second base, Tyler Gonzalez. At first base is Jaden De Villar. And the shortstop is Brian Perez. Behind the plate today for your Wildcats, Andy Rodriguez. And on the mound, as we just mentioned, Lalo Hernandez. Hernandez gets the first 2 across, 0-2 the count on the second batter. Missing outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Frank Galavis. Two count. Wind up the pitch. Inside, that'll even it up at, that'll make it full. The count is now full on the batter, Frank Galavis. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 2 for the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. So great start for Hernandez as he strikes out the first 2 that he faces. The first one looking, the second one swinging. That'll bring up the third baseman, Oliver Olvera. First pitch to Olvera misses outside as he comes with a breaking ball to get things going here on batter number 3. 1 ball and no strikes. That one misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on the batter, Olvera. Swung on, hit into foul territory, so that'll be strike 1. Actually hit off the netting back onto the field. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter, Olvera. 2-1 pitch. Fastball missing low for ball 3. So the count, 3 balls and a strike, gets him swinging to make the count full.
Full count with 2 out.
Here comes the payoff pitch with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Breaking ball, did he go? He did. So the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez, strikes out the side, 1-2-3 inning. No score here at Weslaco East. Your Wildcats coming to bat. Tell me when, Adrian. Weslaco East High School is where we are at. KWES bringing you the Wildcats and the Vikings. The Wildcats pitcher Lalo Hernandez struck out the side to get things going here in the top half of the first. Wildcats coming to bat. They'll bat in this order, leading things off with the left fielder, Tony Solis. Batting second, the shortstop, Brian Perez. Batting third, the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. In the cleanup spot's going to be the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. Batting fifth will be the third baseman, James Abrego. Jaden Del Villar will be batting sixth. He is the first baseman. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Tyler Gonzalez. In the 8 hole is going to be the right fielder, Aiden Gonzalez. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Margarito Pompa. The Pace Vikings defensively line up like this: in left field, Chris Abundis; in center field, Nathan Hoover; in right field, Marcus Saldivar; at third is Oliver Olvera; at second, A.B. Gutierrez. The first baseman is Eduardo de la Garza. The shortstop is Isaac Solis. Behind the plate, doing the catching, Frank Galaviz. And on the mound for the Pace Vikings is Juan Hernandez. Tony Solis at the plate to get things started for your Wildcats. First pitch missing, second pitch swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. He swings at that changeup, and he misses, and the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Solis way ahead of that one. Good pitch from Hernandez. So the 1-2 pitch on its way. Breaking ball hit right to center field. Hoover coming over for it, and he makes the grab for out number 1. So Solis hits one into center field. Hoover moved about 5 paces to his right, got under it, secured the out for out number 1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Brian Perez.
Up to bat, number 1, Brian Perez.
Let's go, Brian.
First pitch to Perez. High and inside for ball 1. Umpiring crew behind the plate is going to be Frank Eguia. On the bases is Cesar Arenas. 1-0 count to the batter, Brian Perez. Swung on, hit to right field. Saldivar over to his right, gets under it, makes the grab for out number 2. So batters number 1 and 2 fly out to center, fly out to right. And that'll be 2 outs for your Wildcats. And that'll bring up the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a left-handed batter for your Wildcats. First pitch to the catcher, Rodriguez. Breaking ball, missing high for ball 1. So Hernandez attacking Rodriguez with a breaking ball, but that one missing high. Rodriguez lays off of it for ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Doesn't look like Hernandez wants to pitch to Rodriguez because the first 2 pitches have been out of the strike zone, and Rodriguez is not chasing anything here tonight. Two-0 count to the batter, Andy Rodriguez. Breaking ball fouled back for strike number 1. Looked like Hernandez took something off of that pitch. Rodriguez got a little under it. So the count now is 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Another breaking ball, that one missing inside as well. The count now is 3 balls and a strike. Wonder if Coach Brown's going to give Rodriguez the green light here. Pitcher Hernandez hasn't really given him anything. See what he comes up with, a 3-1. That's a fastball swung on and fouled back. You know, Rodriguez was licking his chops on that one. So the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Still no score between your Wildcats and the Vikings. Here comes the payoff pitch from Hernandez. Breaking ball, hit hard to the second baseman. Gutierrez moves over, picks it up, throws it to first in the dirt, and that's going to be an E4. Now, I don't know if we can say dirt now, because we now have AstroTurf here on all the fields at Weslaco ISD.
Jacob Ramirez, and up to bat now, your pitcher tonight, number 2, Lalo.
So with the runner at first, 2 outs, that's going to bring up the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. Another left-handed batter for your Wildcats. So back-to-back left-handed batters for your Wildcats, batters 3 and 4. Pitch is high, ball 1. So the first time we see Hernandez from the stretch, he misses high for ball 1. Going to first, not in time. Rodriguez back safely. 1 ball, no strikes to the batter, the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. Here comes the 1-0. High for ball 2. The first 2 pitches to Hernandez have missed the strike zone high.
Inside, ball 2.
Just realizing that both pitchers' names are Hernandez. Outside for ball 3. So runner at first, 2 outs. 3-0 count to the batter, Lalo Hernandez. Going back to first. Plenty of time does Rodriguez arrive. Here comes the 3-0. That's in there for strike 1. Little changeup from the pitcher Hernandez. Lalo Hernandez taking all the way. Three balls and a strike to the batter, Lalo Hernandez. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first. Another pickoff attempt from Juan Hernandez. Andy Rodriguez again back with plenty of time. Still the same count, 3 balls and a strike. Inside, ball 4. So with 2 outs, we've got runners at first and second. That'll bring up the third baseman, James Abrego.
First base, and the runner advances. Men on first and second, 2 out. Up to bat, number 10, James Abrego.
We will have a pinch runner. That'll be Alexis Luevano. Looks like it was a typo, and then they hand wrote it into the scorecard. But it's Luevano at first pinch running for the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. First pitch, a breaking ball, missing outside for ball one. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Runners at first and second. Abrego at the plate. That is right back at the pitcher, and that is out number 3. Got him on the inside part of the bat, and it was right back to Hernandez, and Hernandez grabs it for out number 3. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on. We played 1 inning of baseball here at Wildcat Baseball Field, and at the end of 1, it is your Wildcat 0, the Pace Vikings 0. We'll be back with the second inning right here on KWES. We head to the second inning, and the batters coming up for the Vikings will be the right fielder, Marcos Aldivar, the second baseman, A.B. Gutierrez, and the first baseman, Eduardo de la Garza. First pitch from Hernandez is a fastball right over the meat of the plate for strike 1. Wasting no time is Hernandez. He comes right back. Wind up the pitch. That one's going to miss a little low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Marcos Saldivar. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, fouled back. Count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. As we mentioned, we've got new fields here in Weslaco. New netting as well, and it seems to be a little bit higher. So a lot of balls staying in. 1-2 is on its way. That is in there for strike 3.
Hernandez with a 3rd strike, 1 out.
That is the 4th batter that Lalo Hernandez has faced, and that is the 4th strikeout. 3 looking, 1 swinging. And that'll bring up the second baseman, A.B. Gutierrez. That one missing just a bit high. Good looking pitch from Hernandez, just a little high. 1-0 is the count. That one missing inside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to the batter, Gutierrez. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. Good looking pitch from Hernandez. got Gutierrez chasing. That one is in there for strike 2. Hernandez got him inside chasing, then comes with something outside, and Gutierrez just watches it go by for strike 2. 2-2 is the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the 5th strikeout tonight from Lalo Hernandez. He's retired every batter he has seen so far. That'll bring up the first baseman, Eduardo de la Garza. The first left-handed batter for the Vikings we've seen tonight. First pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Good fastball from Hernandez. Can hear the little pop up here in the press box. Don't see any radar guns out here to see what he's throwing tonight, but we could hear that pop. Nothing to 1 to count. Hernandez steps off, steps right back on. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. And that was nasty. That one started in Donna and came all the way back. Count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3 inning once again for Lalo Hernandez. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the second, still no score here at Weslaco East. We'll be right back.
Warming up.
Exactly.
Up to bat for your Weslaco East Wildcats as we begin the.
We head to the bottom of the second inning, and due up for your Wildcats is the first baseman, Jaden Del Viad, followed by Tyler Gonzalez. And batting third here in the bottom of the second will be Aiden Gonzalez. Hernandez in the windup. Here comes the first pitch. That one is going to be low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, hit hard to left field. It is going deep, and it hits off the fence. On his way to second is Del Villar. And that's a stand-up double for Del Villar.
Almost was the first home run in this new field.
And I was
Almost
just
only counts in
thinking,
horseshoes, ladies and gentlemen.
as I was
So,
looking
Shelby
at
out
the
with a
new
big shot.
field,
A double.
I didn't see the dimensions because I wanted to
Brownsville
give
triple.
the dimensions
Up
here
to
tonight, and Del Villar knocks one
Up to bat
into
now
the
for
left
your
field
Wildcats, number
fence
19,
for
Tyler
a
Gonzalez.
lead-off double, and that'll bring up Tyler Gonzalez, the second baseman. First pitch to Gonzalez. Back into the box steps Tyler Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch to Gonzalez. Inside, he takes a crack at it, and he's going to send this one down the left field side of the field, and it's going to sail out of play for strike one. He might have been mad because they had no more free popcorn. Nothing in one to count to Gonzalez. That is hit by pitch. So Gonzalez gets a free base.
Gonzalez will
And
take
so
a
with
base.
no outs,
Men
we've
on
got
first and second.
runners,
No
on
outs.
first and
up to bat
second.
is number 5,
And that'll bring
Aiden
up the right
Gonzalez.
fielder, Aiden Gonzalez. The last two batters for your Wildcats, very active on the football field. Aiden Gonzalez, the quarterback, and Margarito Pompa, the running back. So multi-sport athletes here in batting spots number 8 and 9. Aiden Gonzalez shows bunt, brings it back, swings, fouls it back for strike one. Gonzalez, another left-handed batter for your Wildcats. Again, showing bunt. Third baseman, Olvera comes in. Brings it back. That's going to be inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Aiden Gonzalez. Outside, ball 2. Two balls and a strike on Aiden Gonzalez. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Showing bunt. This time he does put it down. And the only play is at first, but the pitcher can't hang on to it.
Gonzalez with the bunt. A little excitement in the short part of the field.
And now the
Gonzalez
bases are
moves
loaded.
onto the base.
Olvera
No
was
out,
up,
and
so
the
there was
bases
no
are
one at
loaded for the
third.
Wildcats.
The
And
second
up to
baseman and the
bat,
first baseman came up,
Margarito Pompa, number 3.
so there was no play at second either. So the only play was at first, but Hernandez could not hang on to the ball or just couldn't grab it. So with nobody out, the bases are loaded, and that'll bring up the number 9 spot, Margarito Pompa. The Mago shout. Breaking ball, missing high and away for ball 1. Margarito Pompa the 4th, better known as Mago. 1-0 count to him. Making his way back to the mound. From the stretch is Juan Hernandez. Outside, ball 2.
Ball 2 to Pompa.
This time from the windup. Swung on, hit right back up the middle. That's a base hit, and that'll score 2 runs.
Pompa making contact.
So Margarito Pompa,
2 runs for the
a
Wildcats.
2-0 pitch,
Nice shot right up the
makes it
center.
right up the middle for a 2 RBI single. And now your Wildcats lead 2-0. And we go to the top of the order. Tony Solis at the plate.
And we go to the top of the order with number 8, Tony Solis. No outs.
Solis
Men on
0
first and
for
second.
1 tonight. He flew out to center field his first time at the plate. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Wildcats up 2-0. First pitch is a breaking ball. Gets the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now, Solis does have some pop in that bat. We've seen him hit a couple of dingers in years past. That pitch missing low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter, Tony
Low,
Solis.
1-1 to Solis.
Runners at first and second. In Gonzalez and Pompa. Going to second. Nothing there. As a second baseman, never even made it to second base. I think the pitcher just needed some time. Back on the rubber is Hernandez. 1-1 count to Solis. That is inside for ball 2. That one looked like it got away from the pitcher, Hernandez.
Solis ducking out of the way of that one. 2-1.
Two balls, 1 strike to the batter, Tony Solis. Swung on and missed for strike 2. That's the same pitch that he threw the first time at Solis. This time Solis does swing at it. Not able to make contact. The count now is even at 2. Two-two pitch on its way. Nope. We're going back to second. And same results as Gonzalez gets back in plenty of time. Two-two the count. Here comes a pitch. Breaking ball, hit to right field. That's going to land in fair territory. Here comes Gonzalez. Pompa on his way to third. And it's an RBI an RBI double for Solis.
Solis going to the opposite field with that one for another double. No out. Another run scores for your
We
Wildcats.
now have a
3-0.
3-0
Men on
lead.
second and
Wildcats
third. And
over
up to
the
bat,
Vikings
number
here
1,
in
Brian
inning
Perez.
number 2. And that'll bring up Brian Perez. Runners at second and third in Pompa and Solis. Still nobody out. Perez is shortstop, 0 for 1 tonight. Hit a fly ball to right field his first time at the plate. First pitch to him, missing low and inside for ball 1. One 0 count to the batter, Brian Perez. Bettis calls time. Eguia says, you got it. So he'll take a few steps out of the box, collect his thoughts. Now he's back in. 1-0 count to Bettis. That pitch inside for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Inside for ball 3. Bettis probably going to be taking on this one as all 3 pitches have missed. Nothing has been close. Ball 4. Now the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Bases up for the Wildcats again, and up to bat, number 13, Andy Rodriguez.
That's the second
As the
walk
catcher heads
issued
out to the
by
mound, and we
the
have a
pitcher,
little
Juan
conversation for the
Hernandez.
Brownsville Pace Vikings.
And that'll bring up Andy
Looks
Rodriguez,
like,
the catcher,
the coach is,
who reached
coming
on
to
an
the mound,
error
too.
his first time at the plate. Coach Hoover comes to the mound to talk to his pitcher after issuing a 4-pitch walk to Brian Bettis to load up the bases. And again, still nobody out here in the bottom of the second. 3 runs have come across as Jaden Del Villar opened up with a double. Just ripped one into left field. And then Tyler Gonzalez reached as he was hit by a pitch. Aiden got on an error by the pitcher, a bunt. And then Pompa with a 2 RBI single right up the middle. And then right after that was another double, Tony Solis, which scored Aiden Gonzalez. And those are the 3 runs that have come across so far for your Wildcats. Once again, it's Andy Rodriguez, the catcher. Reached on an error his first time. First pitch high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to the batter, Andy Rodriguez. Swung on, fly ball to center field. In comes Hoover, and it's going to drop right in between the shortstop and the center fielder. So that's an RBI single for Rodriguez.
Rodriguez with a shot out into center field. It falls for a base hit and another run score.
And that'll score Pompa, and now your
First
Wildcats
base,
are up
number
4-0.
16 to pinch run for Rodriguez. Number 16, Jacob Ramirez.
Jacob
Miller.
Ramirez,
And
Noodles,
at the plate
is going to be the pinch
number 2,
runner for
Lalo
Rodriguez.
Hernandez.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. He walked his first time at the plate. So once again, bases loaded, nobody out. Swung on and fouled back. This is the 8th batter of the inning. Nothing in 1 to count to Hernandez. Inside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to the batter, Lalo Hernandez.
Hernandez getting back. Ball 1, strike 1.
1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. That one misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, number 2, Lalo Hernandez. Two-two pitch on its way, outside for ball 3. So the count is now full.
Here we go, Wildcat fans. Full count. No out.
Nobody out
Bases
here in
loaded.
the bottom of the second.
Here
The
we go.
bases are still loaded. Solis at third, Perez at second, and Ramirez at first. That is outside,
Ball 4 brings in a
and
run.
Hernandez will get on,
Continue
and
to
that'll
pour
bring
on.
in another run for your Wildcats,
Next up
making
to
the
bat, number
score
10,
now
James
5-0.
Abrigo.
And that'll bring up Abrigo. Abrigo is 0 for 1 tonight, lined out to the pitcher back in the first inning. He is the 9th batter of the inning. Still nobody out, and the bases are loaded.
Out to pinch run at first base, number 6, Alexis Luevano.
Luevano back in to pinch run. He's at first base for the pitcher, Lalo Hernandez. First pitch, missing for ball 1. One 0 count. Swung on and fouled right back for strike 1. Abrigo wanted that one. One ball, one strike
Abrigo.
on the batter, James Abrigo. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Inside breaking ball to Abrigo, got him swinging at that one for strike 2. Coach Brown cheering him on, telling him, letting him know it only takes 1 pitch. Here comes the 1-2 to Abrigo. High for ball 2.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Bases still loaded. Swung on. This one's going to be foul in the right field side of the field. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Abrigo keeping himself alive with that foul ball. 2-2.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch to the batter, James Abrigo. That is low, making the count full.
Full count. And once again, Wildcats and bases loaded, no outs, and a full count. Let's hear it, Wildcat fans.
Payoff pitch coming from Hernandez. Swung on, fouled back, count remains full.
Abrego fighting
So we
for
did
it.
2-2 a couple of times. We'll do 3-2 a couple of times. Once again, here comes a payoff pitch from Hernandez. That is inside. It hits a batter.
Abrego
So whoop.
takes
Abrego bounces right back up.
bounces right up.
Another run comes in for your Wildcats, and now the score is 6-0. They're going to check him out. Jaden Del Villar is due next. He started this rally with a line drive into the left field fence. Coach Manuelo's the trainer out there, making sure that Abrego's okay, and he gives him the
Abrego
clean
says
bill of
he's
health.
good to go. Heads out to first base, and the bases are still loaded. 6-0.
Wildcat
And up to bat,
fans
Number
clapping
11, Jaden
as
Del Villar.
Abrego makes his way over to first. So still nobody out. Still the bases are loaded. And we go to batter number 10 of the inning, Jaden Del Villar. First pitch to Del Villar is a fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike one.
You see it.
Nothing in one to count. That misses a little high for ball one. 1 ball, 1
1-1 to
strike
Del Villar.
to the batter, Del Villar. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. Picked up, throw to second for one, not in time.
Runner out at second base, but a runner
So
scores,
Del Villar
making
reaches
it
on a
7-0.
fielder's
Del
choice.
Villar making it to first base, and up to bat now, number 19.
And runners
Tyler
on the
Gonzalez.
corner with one out. That'll bring up Tyler Gonzalez. He was hit by pitch his first time at the plate in this inning. So this is the second time that he faces Hernandez here in the second inning. So one out, runners at the corner in Hernandez and Del Villar. Gonzalez at the plate. Here comes the pitch to Gonzalez. Breaking ball, missing outside. Del Villar takes second, and an errant throw from the catcher to third will score the runner. So Luevano, the pinch runner for Hernandez, scores on the error. And going all the way to third is Del Villar.
Villar makes it to third
So
base.
with that run coming in, that now makes the score 8-0. Swung on, fouled down the first base line, and it's going to sail out of play for strike number one.
Ball goes out of play, 1-1. 1 out, runner on third.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Del Villar on third, Gonzalez at the plate. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Got him chasing a ball outside the zone for strike 2.
Ball 1, strike 2.
So 1-2 pitch is on its way. That's going to be outside for ball 2. Even count at 2. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Wildcats up 8-0. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the first strikeout recorded by Hernandez for the Vikings. That'll be out number 2.
Number 5, Aiden Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Aiden Gonzalez. He reached on an error. He had that bunt earlier in this inning, excuse me. First pitch is over for strike 1. Crowd is saying it was hit by the pitch, but the umpire has not signaled anything. So the count is even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Aiden Gonzalez. Here comes the 1-1. That is behind him. Here comes the runner, and he's in there. Del Villar scores on the pass ball. So the pitch behind the batter, a pass ball. Wild pitch. It'll be a wild pitch.
Runner scores.
And that'll bring the runner across. Now it's 9-0. That pitch missing outside for ball 3.
Count goes 3-1.
The bases are empty. It's been a long time since we've been able to say that here in this inning. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 3-1 count to Gonzalez. That is ball 4.
Gonzalez.
So we've got a runner at first with 2 outs here in the second.
And into the batter's box.
And that'll
number
bring
3,
up Margarito Pompa the 4th. Hoover coming back out to the mound, and this may be it for Hernandez. He does take the ball from him, so we'll have a new pitcher. And we'll let you know all the changes when we come back. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Wildcats lead 9-0. We'll be back with more action right here on KWES. Thiago Villarreal is now the pitcher for the Pace Vikings. And he is going to face Margarito Pompa the fourth. First pitch is a breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike one. Aiden Gonzalez at first. He walked the last to face Juan Hernandez. Villarreal, 0-1. That pitch is hit into right center field, and Hoover with a diving grab for the third out. Hoover covered a lot of ground and makes a diving catch to end the inning. But your Wildcats score 9 runs on 2 hits, 3 errors, 1 runner left on. We played 2 complete innings of baseball here at Wildcat Baseball Field. And at the end of 2, it's your Wildcats 9, the Vikings 0. I had Juan Hernandez, the pitcher, not sure if he'll be batting.
Brownsville pace number 3, Nathan Hoover.
Juan Hernandez will be batting in this spot. It'll be Juan Hernandez, Nathan Hoover, and Chris Abundis. All to face the starting pitcher for the Wildcats, Lalo Hernandez, who has seen the minimum here in the first 2 innings. It's been 2 3 up, 3 down innings, all by strikeout. And the first pitch that he serves up to Juan Hernandez is in there for strike 1. Strike 2, so back-to-back fastballs from Hernandez, and Juan Hernandez just watches them go by for 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2. Little high for ball 1. Now, with as good as Lalo Hernandez has been pitching, my guess is that he threw that one on purpose to see if he could get Juan Hernandez to chase something out of the strike zone. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Hernandez making quick work of the batter. 1 out.
And that is the 7th strikeout recorded by Lalo Hernandez tonight.
Number 3,
And
Nathan
that'll bring
Hoover.
up the center fielder, Nathan Hoover. Hoover, who had that great grab to end the 2nd inning. It is Horner,
Number
I'm
3
corrected.
is Nathan Horner. Thank you for the correction.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Breaking ball for strike 2. Hernandez has this crazy breaking ball that begins in a different zip code and comes back to 9-6. That is strike 3. Hernandez comes right back with the cheese and gets Horner looking.
Over the plate.
And that'll bring
Horner
up
looking at that
Chris
one, 2
Abundis.
outs. Now we have number 7 for Brownsville pace, Chris Abundis.
First pitch to Abundis is a breaking ball, missing a little high for ball 1. Wasting no time is Hernandez. Fastball for strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. That is in there for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Abundis thought about it, but he didn't let it go, and Eguia says that is strike 2. So here comes the 1-2. Outside for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. 2-2 is on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is strikeout number 9 for Lalo Hernandez. 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd, and it's your Wildcats 9, the Vikings 0. Wildcats coming to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning. And they'll get things started with the top of the order. It'll be Tony Solis, Brian Perez, and Andy Rodriguez.
8, Tony Solis.
Solis is 1 for 2 tonight. He had a fly out in the first and a double in the second. Hits the first pitch he sees right at the shortstop. Solis picks it up and fires it to first for out number 1.
Handled by the shortstop to the first baseman, 1 out.
That'll bring up Brian
Bat
Perez.
Number 1, Brian Perez.
Perez is 0 for 1 in the walk, and he scored. Flew out to right the first time at the plate, walked and scored in the second inning. First pitch misses just a bit outside for ball 1. He's got a 3/4 release. Not quite submarine-like, but does release it from the side. That one a little bit more submarine-like. That one misses inside for ball 2. Maybe he heard me. 2-0 pitch to Perez. That is inside for ball 3.
Ball 3, no strikes.
Three-0 is the count to Brian Perez. That is across for strike 1. Still can't catch the release for Villarreal. Seems like everything he throws is off speed. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2, and the count is now full.
Three and 2, full count to Bettis. 1 out.
So here comes the payoff pitch to Perez. That misses outside for ball 4.
Bettis.
So Perez walks
Ball 4
again,
up to first base.
and
Into
that'll
the
bring
batter's
up
box, number
the
13,
catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 1 for 2 tonight. Singled and scored in the second. First pitch to Rodriguez. Inside for ball 1.
Hey, don't worry, my friend did that today too. He's gonna go to Mexico tomorrow. Is he actually breaking? Don't worry, my friend did it too. He's going to Mexico tomorrow. You can go with him.
1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is on its way. Villarreal steps off the rubber, so therefore it's no balk. Swung on, fouled back. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1, strike 2.
Not very often, if not, this is the first time that a Viking pitcher has been ahead in the count. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, fouled back, so we'll do 1-2 all over again. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first in Perez. The batter is Andy Rodriguez, the catcher. Swung on, got the short part of the bat. Second baseman goes to second and gets him. Tried to apply the tag, but a good maneuver there from Perez. And that forces Gutierrez to throw it to second base. Solis over there to cover. So Andy Rodriguez reaches on a fielder's choice.
So it's a base hit.
Rodriguez reaches on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Lalo Hernandez.
And up to bat, number 2, Lalo Hernandez.
Swing and a miss at the first pitch for strike 1. Hernandez has walked twice. He's been on board both times via walks, but he did score in the second inning. One of those 9 runs scored in the second inning. That one is inside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner at first. Runner's going, and he steals second. What a play, what a heads-up play by the pinch runner for your Wildcats. Jacob Ramirez, the pinch runner. Better known as Noodles. That one caught the bottom of the bat.
16 with the stolen base out to second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hernandez.
So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Outside for ball 2. Two-two count on the batter, number 2, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Nobody there. Ramirez back safely. Again, nothing but 2s on your screen, except in the score box. It's a 9. Swung on. This one going to left. Abundis comes over and makes the grab for out number 3.
Abundi's out in left field.
The Wildcats
for the
here
third
in the
out.
bottom of the third get no runs across, no hits, no errors,
So we'll be heading into
one
the fourth
runner
with
left
your
on.
Wildcats up
We
9
head to the
runs
fourth.
0.
It's your Wildcats 9, the Vikings 0.
Go to the top of the order with number 13, Isaac Solis, coming into the batter's
Vikings
box.
coming to bat in the top half of the 4th inning. They'll send Solis, Galavis, and Olvera to the plate. Vikings are 0 for 9 from the plate today. Hernandez on the mound for your Wildcats. First pitch missing low for ball 1. Swung on, fouled back for strike 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, fouled back. Count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch on its way. Swung on, fouled back. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strike out number 10 for Lalo Hernandez tonight.
Lalo Hernandez with the strikeout, 1 out. Up to bat, number 4, Frank Galavis.
That'll bring up Frank Galavis. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it back for strike 1. That pitch missing for ball 1. High for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on the batter, Frank Galavis. Here comes the 2-1. In there for strike 2, so the count now is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. That one was inside, but a good job by Galavis fighting it back. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball gets him swinging for strike 3. That is strikeout number 11.
Another strikeout. 2 outs.
Hernandez has struck
And
out
up to bat,
every batter he has faced
Oliver
tonight.
Olvera.
That'll bring up Oliver Olvera, who struck out looking his first time at the plate. Fastball in there for strike 1. That one missing low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter, Oliver Olvera. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. He has got some movement on that curveball. Here comes the 1-2. Another breaking ball gets Olvera looking for the second time tonight. And once again, we're going to say it, it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hernandez and your Wildcats. We played 4 innings of baseball right here at Weslaco East Wildcat Baseball Field. And at the end of 4, it is your Weslaco East Wildcats 9, the Pace Vikings 0.
As we go into the bottom of the 4th, into the batter's box for your Weslaco East Wildcats.
We head
number
to the
10,
bottom of
James
the 4th
Abigail.
inning And coming to bat for your Wildcats is batters 5, 6, and 7. James Abrigo, Jaden Del Villar, and Tyler Gonzalez. Abrigo lined out his first time. Hit by pitch his last time up at the plate. Takes that first pitch for ball 1. Swings at that one. It's a infield fly. Shortstop, Pettis. I'm sorry, not Pettis. The shortstop is Solis, calls everybody off, and he makes the grab.
Number 13, Isaac Solis making the infield fly play. 1 out. To bat.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up Jaden Del Villar.
20, Adrian Guzman. Pinch hitting.
Got a pinch hitter for Del Villar. It's going to be Guzman. So Guzman takes the first pitch for ball 1. Swinging at that one, it's going to be right up the middle. The shortstop comes across, makes the grab, and it's an errant throw. On his way to second is Guzman.
Guzman makes it to second base on the errant throw to first. 1 out, man on second, and up to bat. Number 7, Marcelo Zavala.
Another pinch hitter for your Wildcats. This time it's going to be Marcelo. Zavala, number 7, pinch hitting for Tyler Gonzalez. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Runner at second, 1 out for Zavala. That one is inside for ball 2. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Ball 1.
2 balls
two,
and a
strike one.
strike on the batter, Marcelo Zavala, excuse me. That pitch missing for ball 3. Three balls and a strike to the batter, Zavala. Outside for ball 4.
Zavala takes first base on the walk.
So runners at first and second.
Alexis Luevano,
That'll bring
number
up
6.
Alexis Luevano batting for Gonzalez, Aiden Gonzalez. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Strike 1.
The Wildcats score 1 run. They just got to come back and get 3 outs. It'll be over. Outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Luevano. That's going to miss outside to bring the count even at 2.
2-2 to Weslaco.
One out here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at first and second, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Weslaco swinging.
That is out number 2. And that'll bring
That
up
brings up number 4, Gabriel Palacios.
another
Gabriel
pinch hitter, Gabriel Palacios, batting for Margarito Pompa. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nothing in 1 to count. Outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go, Gabriel.
Here comes the 1-2. That is a little blooper to second baseman. Everybody's on. That's going to be an infield hit.
Palacios with the infield hit. Loads
And
up the
that'll
bases.
bring up
2
the
outs.
top of the
And
order,
that brings
Tony
up the top of
Solis.
the order one more time. Number 8, Tony Solis.
Solis is 1 for 3 tonight. He's got that double to right back in the second. He's grounded out and he's flown out. A hit will bring at least 1, maybe 2, and it'll throw the 10-run rule order into action. First pitch missing high for ball 1. So very true. Public address announcer just made me realize that a walk does the same thing as the bases are loaded. Thank you, Mr. Ramos. Bringing all the scenarios in. That pitch in the dirt for ball 2. How about another scenario? A wild pitch does the same thing. Here comes the 2-0. Outside for ball 3.
Ball 3 to Solis. So let's hear it, Wildcat fans. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-0. Solis at the plate.
.30 pitch to Solis is on its way. High fly ball. Second baseman Gutierrez calling everybody off. And it falls. 2 runs will score.
On the high pop-up, the fielder might lose it in the height of the ball, and so that one drops safe. Wildcats score 2 runs.
So 2
11
runs
to
come
0.
in, and now
2
it's
outs.
11 to 0.
Men on first and third.
We got runners at the
And in the
corner.
batter's box, number 9, Alex Robles.
And that'll bring up Alex Robles, another pinch hitter for your Wildcats tonight. We called the hit. First pitch, outside corner for strike 1. He didn't touch it, so we're going to grant it a hit because it was in the outfield. So. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I'm going to score it a hit because there was no contact made by the second baseman, Gutierrez. Swung on, fouled back. Nothing in 2, the count. Here comes a 0-2 pitch to the pinch hitter, Robles. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is out number 3. That'll do it for your Wildcats. They do score 2 runs on 1 hit. 2 runners left on. Wildcats up 11-0 as we head to the 5th.
At the end of the 4th, as we go to the top of the 5th inning, with a 10-run effect, Lalo Hernandez heads.
We head to the top of the 5th inning.
Up to bat for
Wildcats
Brownsville,
up
number 6.
11-0. And it's going to be batters 4, 5, and 6. Marcos Saldivar, A.B. Gutierrez, and Eduardo de la Garza. First pitch swung on, fouled away for strike 1. Lalo Hernandez has faced 12 batters, and he has struck out 12 batters. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Again, that big, nasty curveball from Hernandez. A breaking ball missing low for ball 1. Again, Hernandez may be trying to get Saldivar to chase something out of the strike zone. Saldivar, patient, does not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, fouled down the first base side of the field for strike. To remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Outside corner, strike 3.
Hernandez with another strikeout.
Number 13.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the 13th strikeout of the night for Hernandez. Let's hear it.
That's going to bring up the pitcher, Santiago Villarreal. First pitch missing high and outside for ball 1. Missing low for ball 2. Swung on and missed for strike 1. That was cheese. 2 balls and a strike to Villarreal. That is in there for strike 2. So Hernandez comes back after falling down 2-0, comes back with 2 strikes, and now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He falls 2-0 and then comes back with 3 straight strikes and collects his 14th strikeout of the night. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Eduardo de la Garza. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Foul, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter. Strike 2. That is strike 3. Looking. Strike out number 15.
And it is a rather special one because
The pitcher, Lalo Hernandez, strikes out every batter he faces tonight.
Exciting to see, and he is not
He
going to take the
strikes
bucket.
out
There it goes.
15, and
That
he
is an
gets the
amazing way
Gatorade
to
bucket.
open up a new baseball field here at Weslaco East High School. It has been
What
my
a
pleasure to see that. That has
performance
been amazing.
from
We hope you all have enjoyed that.
Lalo Hernandez.
Lalo Hernandez with the
And
shutout
that'll go down
and the
as a
no-hitter.
perfect game as well.
Impressive.
No hit,
If you
15
are not
strikeouts,
standing, you should be
perfect
standing and
game
giving
for
that boy
your
a hand.
Wildcats. Lalo Hernandez, what a night. Your Wildcats
And that's a
beat
precious moment.
the
I'll give
Pace
coach.
Vikings. The final score, your Weslaco East Wildcats
Ladies and gentlemen,
11,
on my behalf,
the Pace
Joe Ramos,
Vikings
I am happy
0.
to have had you here
For
on
Adrian De
opening
Leon
night for
on the
Weslaco
computer,
East's new baseball
Vinny
field.
Berry on
That
the
is a
camera,
special way
I
to
am
bring
Joe
this night
Aguilar
to you.
saying good night
Have a good night and
on a
please
very
drive
special
safely.
night here at Weslaco East High School Baseball Stadium, where Lalo Hernandez faced 15 batters, struck out all 15 batters, and your Wildcats win this one 11-0. We'll see you next time right here on KWES.